Even the fucking flora is trying to kill ya. What the fuck? That tree looks nuclear. Burn that shit to the ground. Burn it to the fucking ground. We do not need that many fucking spiders in the world. So it's been a while. The TLDR is someone where I work got sacked and now I have to fill in for all their fucking hours. I have literally not had a day off in about 8 days. And most of my days off I just want to fucking sleep. And that's about it. It's close to Christmas, alright? I work in retail. I work to the fucking bone. Anyway, I do have some chances to record now. So today we're reacting to some MoreParz. Eventually we'll react to so much that we'll react to MoreParz. That's not a mouthful at all. Anyway, I hope you enjoy.
Spiders are scary.
Yes,
but
they
hey,
are.
At least they can't get you in the water, right?
No, yep, they can. They can. Go fuck yourself.
Nightmare is a fishing spider, native to the land down under.
Because every other spider is as well.
Of course it fucking is.
Yeah.
You may be wondering why the fuck this thing is pulling a Jesus. Well, you see, fishing spiders
It's probably in the name, right? It eats fish.
have no webs. Which means they can't just wait for a fly to clothesline itself when they're hungry. No, when they want to feed, they gotta hop in the ute, drive down to the waterfront, and get ready to do some serious fishing. Now, last I checked, spiders can't just go down to BCF and buy a fishing rod. No, these little guys need to get hands-on. Or, should I say feet? Because they start their hunt.
Oh, that's... Wait, what the fuck was that?
Say feet.
Oh, that's grim. What the fuck? They fucking edited a foot with a hand on it.
Because they start their hunt by resting their forelegs on the water's surface. These
Yeah.
legs are covered in incredibly sensitive hairs, which detect tiny little ripples and vibrations from the water, basically giving them their prey's fucking IP address. Not only finding their location,
Oh my god.
but also doxing what fucking species it is.
Okay, see, I was gonna say, like, if that's like a big fucking alligator and it just like slightly moves and this spider runs up to it, it's gonna be a fucking Happy Meal.
Uncooked fish finger located. All that's left to do is, you know, go out and grab him. But, how? Well, no, he's not wearing 4 pairs of Frostwalker boots. Those long legs are also coated in hydrophobic hair. This allows
Anyone else getting shivers up their spine while watching this?
them to put their weight on the water without breaking the surface tension. This means that when they see their prey, they can simply Jesus towards it at
my
Mach
gosh.
5 and fucking grab it. Biting it with venomous fangs that inject, you guessed it,
Say the line, Bart.
Neurotoxin?
neurotoxin.
Fucking course it is.
And
Same as everything down there.
paralysed, they drag it back to the shore and have a feed. Ah, wait, this one's too small, we gotta throw him back.
Be free.
Oh my
Spiders.
gosh.
This is the world's deadliest tree.
Even the fucking flora is trying to kill ya. What the fuck?
Introducing the manchineel tree, found in the United States of America and the Caribbean.
I take that back. Fuck America.
And you may be wondering, what makes it so deadly? And the answer is that when growing this thing, God used the same design philosophy that Miyazaki uses when he puts a swamp in a FromSoft game. Because even thinking about the fucking thing will poison you. The entire tree, from root to stem, contains more toxicity than a league lobby, and that's...
I don't know. Is anyone thinking like League is probably not the most toxic game out there? I'm thinking like every gacha game ever is probably has a more toxic community than like anything else.
Starts with the sap. This thick, sticky, white substance is not only found inside the tree, but thinly coats the entire thing, not unlike the sock under your bed.
Hey, bitch, I cleaned that up.
This is a problem because it contains 3 separate toxins that will seep into your system if you so much as f***ing brush the thing, causing severe itching, swelling, and chemical burns.
I think it's just
Of course.
allergies.
Getting toxic shock from just touching the thing isn't enough for you? Well, you'll be happy to know that eating the fruit on it can just kill you.
Well, you know what? That's a good out. It's a good out. It's a backup plan.
Yeah, what the sap does to your skin, the fruit essentially does to your throat and internal organs. So just a few bites of Satan's apple here will cause you to start choking before you experience the worst stomach pain of your entire life, collapse to the ground, puke your guts up, and then start shitting them out.
You know what? I changed my mind.
But the f***ed up part is even if you don't eat the fruit or touch the tree, it
You
can
still
still
poisoned.
poison you.
How?
How? Well, let's say you're walking outside and suddenly it starts pissing down with rain. Thinking quickly, you run for cover under the branches of a tree. A manchineel tree. The rain hits the leaves and the branches of the tree, mixes with the toxic sap, and then falls
Oh my
directly
God.
onto your fucking head.
Splash damage.
This is the...
Fuck that.
This tree grows
That tree looks nuclear.
grenades.
Oh my God, I wasn't entirely wrong.
You see, this is a sandbox tree, native to South America, and before we even address the frag grenades growing in the branches, we are going to start at the bottom of the tree, because I feel it's important that you understand that this tree was designed from the roots up by God himself to hurt you, growing up to a staggering 60 meters in height. The first phase of the fucking boss fight that is this tree is giant, inch-long, rock-solid, bark combat knives
What the fuck is that? How did you evolve into that?
covering the thing from top to bottom.
It's like if a thorn bush just outgrew everything else.
Now, if Groot's cousin being armed like the average British resident was not enough to stop you from getting too close, touching the tree will immediately make you realise it is not ribbed for
Yeah, touching the spikes are spiky. Genius.
your pleasure. It's for your fucking poison. Yep,
Of
as if the
course.
spikes weren't enough,
Of course.
The sap of the sandbox tree is very fucking toxic, causing severe itching and rashes on contact, and if you some fucking how get it into your eye, it will temporarily blind you. That all...
What? Okay, if you see a tree that looks like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, why would you even go near it in the first place?
pales in comparison to what you came here for. The reason, the other name for this thing, is the fucking dynamite tree. The fruit. You see, these fruits aren't meant to be eaten. In fact, they're poisonous.
They're meant to be used as live grenades.
Put it in your mouth, you'll cramp up, vomit, and shit yourself. No, they are made to spread the seeds of the sandbox tree in the most American way humanly possible. Explosion. The fruits are basically seed-filled time bombs. As fruits mature, they begin to dry out. As they dry, they shrink, and they slowly begin bending against their stems. The tension gets too high, snaps the fibers holding it against the stem, and the whole thing explodes like a fucking frag grenade, sending seeds flying up to 240
Oh my
kilometers an hour.
God. What the
This
fuck?
tree
You know, normally flowers just let the wind blow the seeds. Now this sense is fuck you, I'm gonna kill everything.
This turtle breathes through its butt.
What?
No, this is not a joke. This is a Fitzroy River turtle, native to the land down under.
breathes through his
and
ass.
As with most of the
Oh, maybe that's why. It's from Australia. They do things backwards over there.
found in God's drafts folder, its existence begs a single question. Fucking
Why?
Well, these little guys are freshwater bottom feeders, snatching and consuming the children of aquatic insects
Wait, so what? His ass is just like a snorkel. He just points his ass out the water while he scopes around at the bottom.
and munching down on the occasional ribbonweed salad. And, as with most river turtle species, this requires them to spend most of their time in the water. Now, rather than doing what most turtles do and develop
where you breathe
insane lung capacity, the Fitzroy decided to evolve a set of gills alongside their lungs to allow them to stay underwater for 3 weeks at a time.
Damn.
How are you?
3 weeks later.
I am under the water.
However, when placing the gills, God was absolutely fucking plastered. And instead of placing them on the neck like a normal animal, he slipped on a beer can and not only placed them on its ass, but inside of it. And you know what makes this even worse? Turtles do not have a single-purpose hole like you or me. They have a cloaca, which is the fucking Swiss Army knife.
What?
Hole. This means that Fitzroy River turtles shit, piss, breathe, and fucking
Oh
mate
my
out of the
gosh.
same hole.
Oh, what the fuck?
This
Sex is gonna be like the worst experience ever. You're gonna suffocate or you're gonna mate and that's it.
Australia has dancing spiders.
Australia has every kind of spider. Am I surprised at this point?
Allow me to introduce you to the land down under's most fabulous arachnid, the peacock spider. Now, this 8-legged pride flag is not remotely dangerous to humans. It's got full venom, tiny fangs, and as far as size goes, they're the spider equivalent of a fucking gnome.
Oh
What
my
makes
god.
these little guys interesting is their love lives.
It's tiny, but I still don't like it. I fucking hate spiders. I can't deal with them.
You see, not unlike normal peacocks, it's only the males of the species that are running the RGB gamer lights. But why are they built like a Razer laptop? Well, because spiders can't just post up with a dead fly on Tinder and start swiping. No, the boys here have to attract the lady the old-fashioned way. Shake an ass. You see, in order to find a mate, peacock spiders head out to the club and find a lady across the dance floor. They then lock eyes with her, and as the song changes, they raise that coloured dump truck to the sky, start playing Dance Dance f***ing Revolution, baby. Now, as he dances, the female spider watches very closely, not only paying attention to the movements of the dance, but also the fucking vibrations.
Oh my god.
And if our protagonist here can nail Osu Valentine's Edition just right, the female spider will slowly approach, lean in
Nice.
for a kiss, and
Damn. All on the dance floor.
but here's the thing. If he fucked up the dance, he fails the charisma check. And if he fucks the charisma check, he's no longer boyfriend material. He's a fucking Happy Meal.
Oh fuck.
Australia
Well, fuck sex, fuck love. You can love yourself. I ain't risking that shit.
Australia just found a new insect.
It looks horrifying. But then again, so is everything else down there.
Certified Australia moment. It is unironically called the fucking Lucifer bee. Because of course we have to say
What else would you name it?
snakes and the spiders and the dinosaurs weren't enough. No. Now I've got to dodge a rejected doom enemy on my walk to work. Discovered in the closest climate to hell on Earth, Western Australia, these bad boys were named after the Lord of Hell for 2 reasons. The first of which being the giant fucking demon horns bolted to their heads.
Why?
Now, those horns aren't just there to look scary.
Okay.
They're actually a defensive mechanism to protect the demon bees from bigger predators. However, only the ladies of the species stay strapped, as the horns are only found on females. Meaning a more accurate name for these absolute girl bosses is the Karlak bee. But a pair of spirit Halloween horns can't be the only reason they're named after the devil, right? I mean, there's gotta be f***ing something else. Like, do they spit fire?
Oh my god.
Maybe they've got a pitchfork for a stinger. That
Maybe their
injects you with
poison is like the worst thing
acid
ever.
venom. The answer to that is, no. It's a normal fucking honeybee. The
What?
actual reason is that lead researcher, Dr. Kit Prendergast, was watching the fucking Netflix show.
Biggest cock I've ever seen.
And this isn't even the first time she's done something like
Well,
this.
so she just found it while she was watching Netflix, and that's why it's called the Lucifer bee.
She named another species after her pet dog. Fucking based. Australia, that isn't a tree.
I'm struggling to figure out what it is, to be honest.
It's a fucking bird.
What?
Introducing the tawny frogmouth,
Aw.
a species of bird
He looks cute in a dumb way.
found in the land down under, and Australia's very own avian equivalent of a maxed out Skyrim stealth build. Now you may be
Oh my
thinking to yourself,
God.
well, it can't be that stealthy. I can see it.
To be fair, I kind of struggled for a second. Oh, that's not even it, is it? It's this here.
Yeah, you can. You can see that one. Did you see the one right fucking next to it? Now, the important question is, why the fuck do these things have predator camo? Well, there's two reasons. First of all being, it's fucking Australia.
Everything has camo there.
You see, these bad boys are primarily nocturnal, staying on the move during the night and dive bombing unaware insects to meet their bulking goals. However, that means that during the day, they sleep. And in a country where at any point you can be bitten, mauled, stung, or fucking drop-kicked to death, laying down in the wrong spot can turn a short nap into the forever sleep. So, in order to prevent themselves from becoming an item on a snake's KFC order, these tactical chickens evolved the ghillie suit to basically allow them to fucking disappear.
Nice.
Being practically invisible allows them to unlock their second passive,
Oh.
fucking DoorDash. You see,
What?
these guys are so fucking good at cosplaying a stick that not only do predators mistake them for Groot, but so does their prey. And so,
Oh
whenever
my
they take a nap,
god.
they just leave their mouths open a little bit. And whenever some poor ant just tries to walk his way to work, he instead DoorDashes himself directly into its fucking mouth.
That's so dumb.
That-
That's so dumb. You know what? Fair play. If I can get away with it, fair fucking play, I would too.
I want you to imagine
Oh
you're
my
cave
God.
diving. You turn a corner
Yeah.
and see a spider web the size of the fucking wall. I regret to inform you that no, this
Huh?
is not fake. This is an
Huh?
actual photo from the inside of a cave on the Greek-Albanian border, where scientists
Is the spider the size of my fucking fist?
have discovered the world's largest spider web, located in a portion of the
Burn
cave
it.
crammed
Drown
to the brim
it.
with sulfur.
Do whatever the
That has
fuck you
quite
can.
Literally never seen the light of God. This wall of white sticky stuff spans 1,100 square.
Burn that shit to the ground. Burn it to the fucking ground. We do not need that many fucking spiders in the world. Why? Why would you leave that there? Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Fucking feet. That is the size of a 2-bedroom fucking house.
That's bigger than my fucking house. Fuck.
However, finding the average Australian home on the wall of a cave at Y11 brings up a far scarier question. What the fuck built it? Well, to the relief of many, no, we did not discover a giant spider lair,
Oh.
nor is this the result
kinda
of
hoping
a
we could
single
burn it.
spider
Flamethrower.
with creative mode and world edit. No, it's far fucking worse, because
Oh.
this web is the arachnid equivalent of getting the boys on for a 2-week Minecraft phase. Because this web is a collaborative effort. It was built by 111,000
Kill them. Fucking kill them.
fucking spiders. I want you to...
I don't even want to think about that.
This pond is hiding something scary. No, not that.
I already have a job. It's bad enough. The Christmas time is bad enough, alright? Someone got sacked recently and I have to do extra hours.
It's worse. You see, these are cranberries, a small red fruit used in juice, sauces, and even alcohol.
Yeah.
However, unlike many fruits which grow in luscious green fields,
Yeah, they grow in a swamp.
Yeah, cranberries grow in a f***ing swamp.
Yeah.
However, sharing a postcode with Shrek doesn't exempt cranberries from pest control issues. But rather than dumping enough toxic chemicals on the cranberry bog to qualify it as a League of Legends lobby, cranberry farmers decided to use a more interesting form of pest control. Fucking wolf spiders. That's right, in order to prevent a horde of bugs from devouring these innocent cranberries, our brave hell spiders are deployed to the field to protect against the horde.
What?
Which works great. Until they flood the fields to harvest the cranberries, at which point the highly venomous wolf spiders start to look for the closest high point. And if you're picking the berries, that's you. This...
Well, I'm never eating a cranberry ever again. Not that I ever did, although I did drink cranberry juice. Oh, never again. Not happening.
This shrimp has a gun. No, this isn't a Fortnite skin.
Why not? Why the fuck not?
This is a real f***ing animal, and it's called the pistol shrimp. Now, unsurprisingly,
Pistol
being
whip.
named after a firearm, of course it's f***ing native to the United States of America. Where the f*** else do you think you were going to find it? However, they can actually be found expressing their Second Amendment rights over the majority of the globe, too. Now, coming in at a huge 2 inches, it is not the size of his body that makes him special, but
It's the size of
caliber
that fist.
the big iron on his hip. Or should I say big claw? You see, that oversized right pincher isn't just because he forgot to, switch hands
You forgot to take off the fucking tumor.
while doing homework. No, mate, that claw is basically fucking Mega Man's arm cannon. But last I checked, they can't call in an ammo resupply under the sea. So how does the claw become a gun? The answer is bubble. You see, these bad boys hunt smaller shrimp, and they start that hunt by jumping off the f***ing battle bus and looking for prey. Once they get within effective range, they will literally cock their claw like the hammer on a revolver. Weapon ready, they line up the shot, take aim, and...
Oh my god.
They snap their claws together so fucking fast, it causes an underwater vacuum, creating an explosive cavitation bubble hotter than the surface of the
What?
sun. This
How
bubble
the fuck?
is then launched at the enemy at over 100k an hour.
Why? What?
The bubble then connects with the smaller shrimp and
The fireball.
flashbangs it. This either kills it outright or stuns it long enough to be consumed. Poor little fucker got quickscoped by phase shrimp.
What the fuck? Why is the ocean so fucked? How?
This Aussie farmers thought they were being attacked by aliens. But what was actually causing it is so much funnier.
Is that a kangaroo?
This is a wallaby.
Oh.
Kangaroo's vertically challenged little cousin.
Close enough.
Now, to get a little more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania. And that location is very important to the story. Tassie is home to a lot of things. Beautiful views, a seal with a felony record, and the nut. However, one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs. Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of legal opium.
Oh,
the main
okay.
ingredient in
I thought you were gonna say just straight up cocaine or something.
opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50%
Holy
of global
shit.
supply. Now, opium comes from poppy milk, and to get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies. And to produce that 50% of global supply, Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state.
Yeah.
However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you f***ing narcotics, these fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security. Which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when f***ing crop circles showed up in the plant equivalent of a f***ing Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were understandably absolutely f***ing bewildered by this, and some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And what they saw was this little shit breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds, getting absolutely eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the out. They thought the f***ing Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving Wallaby. Aussie farmers.
Fuck me. I shouldn't be coughing like this. My throat is still fucking sore from getting over a cold. Oh, I feel lightheaded.
Australia just found a new shark. And of course, being from the land down under, it's fucking weird. Introducing the brand new Western Australian
That looks
Atlantic
like...
shark. As the name
that looks
suggests,
fucking tiny.
discovered by a team of scientists off the coast of Western Australia. Now, as with the overwhelming majority of weird shit in the ocean, the Ozempic shark here is found in
It's
the
about the
deep
size
sea,
of a fucking
sharing
needle.
a postcode with the anglerfish, that one xenomorph shark, and
Yeah, the squid
now,
thing.
despite the word shark making most people think of something a little closer in size to, I don't know, Bruce, Slenderman's fish sonar over here only grows up to 30 centimeters. This little guy shares a weight class with a fucking football. But I mean, honestly, I still personally think 30 centimeters is way too big. He could be just as good as the other sharks if he was, you know, let's just say 3 inches. However, other than being built like a fishy USB cable
2.5
owning a property in rock bottom, what makes it so weird? Simple. He fucking glows.
Throwing flashbang.
What?
But fucking
He's a fucking 12-inch glow stick.
These bad boys are found in the twilight zone of the ocean. Around
I don't know what that is.
1.2 kilometers below the surface. A place so fucking far down, it sees less sunlight than the inside of a gacha addict's room.
Yep.
And so, lantern sharks evolved bioluminescence on their gills and fins in order to fucking communicate with one another.
It just cracks its neck and then boom, it's glowing.
The glow is the evolutionary equivalent of a fucking indicator, showing that a literal abyss shark is more intelligent than your average BMW driver. Australia just found there is a competition in America where they vote on the fattest bear. That's right, lads. F the Super Bowl. I'm about to introduce you to the most important American sporting event of the year, Fat Bear Week.
Oh my god.
Hosted by the Katmai National Park and Preserve in Alaska every year from the 23rd to the 30th of September, the public watches as Winnie and Paddington fight it out to see who is the most absolute of units.
Jesus.
And this year's highest calorie Kumamane has been crowned. But before that, how the f*** does Fat Bear Week work? simple. The event is held in the lead up to hibernation season, while all of these bears are at the peak of their bulk. Now, while it's running, the park allows the public to view live stream footage from all of their trail cams. These cameras capture all the park's brown bears, allowing us to observe Freddy's fat-ass cousins like we just got a job at f***ing Fazbear Entertainment. Each bear caught on camera is assigned a number and occasionally a name. We, the people, then vote on the contestants day by day, pitting them against one another in a fucking single elimination tournament bracket, determining with our votes which bear most closely resembles a pyro commission until one bear is crowned the victor. Now, you may think this is just some silly little event, but no. Over the years, there has been fucking voter fraud, a manhunt for a missing hiker, and one year the trail cams caught one contestant beating to death and eating another bear.
Oh my god!
But now, to answer the question you've all been waiting for, the winner of the 2025 Fat Bear Week is 32 Chunk, winning the broken jaw. They named that fucker after the render distance you need to load in his entire body at once. I got into a car crash.
Oh god.
I was driving, I used to work on a farm.
Yeah.
I'm driving down the road. It's a narrowish gravel road, so you really need to stick to your side. I come round a corner, so there's like a blind corner. I'm on my side of the corner. Someone comes around the corner in a big car too far over. I see them and I have to go over to the side. That didn't run me off the road, but it put me in this really thick,
ditch?
you know, really loose, thick gravel. So the car starts sliding towards a wall on this side of the, like a fucking wall over here. So I slide it back, but over this side there's like a fucking 3-4 meter drop. And I was like, oh fuck. So I slide it back, then realize, oh, I can't get out of this slide. I'm going to crash. Hit the wall rather than
the
going
fucking
down a
death
hill.
drop.
Smash into the wall. The car like hits it like the car hits front on. The force of the impact spun it so it was facing backwards. I'm like holding the wheel. The car stops moving. I'm like, oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Open my door. I have to like put a bit of force into it. Like bonk the door open. Stumble out of the car. I see the front end of my car has just been torn off.
Jesus
like
Christ.
The bumper's ripped off. The
oh my
radiator's
god.
But there were 3 thoughts that went through my mind. The first one was, am I good? The second thought
should be.
was, this is going to make really good content when I talk about it. Like, this is going to be really fucking funny. And then I was like, oh, fuck, my car's a write-off. I got
After all of that, you realize, yeah, my car is
a
fucked.
car crash. Okay, so as the Aussie animal guy, I feel like I might owe you an explanation for this one. That
Jesus Roo
is a normal fucking Roo. No, he is not Roosus Christ. He's not the second coming, and he's not going to turn your water into wine. Alright, he might turn it into VB if you ask nice. But if that's the case, how the fuck is he stealing the Son of God's passive? Well, the answer is fucking sand.
I don't like sand.
Yeah, you see, what's far more likely than a Roo being enchanted with water walking is that he's actually running on a sandbar. That is basically just a fancy description for ocean currents piling up a shitload of sand into one place, creating an offshore segment of the water that's not much deeper than a fucking kid's pool. Now, Roos know about sandbars, and they actually very frequently use them as a shortcut to get from A to B to find more food. So, while it looks like Skippy here is stealing Jesus' entire fucking flow, he's actually on a Macca's mish. This is the world's oldest shark.
We got
God.
a boomer.
But how old actually is it? This
He looks-
absolute
he
fossil
looks
over
like he's
here is
wishing
the
for death.
Greenland shark. And this may come as a shock to you, but the Greenland shark is found in fucking Greenland, man.
I genuinely thought he was going to say like Iceland or something.
And with Grandpa Shark here coming in at a fucking kaiju-sized 6 meters in length
Huh?
and a literal fucking ton in weight,
Huh?
this senior citizen probably worked with Godzilla back in his fucking day. But how senior is senior? Well, you might be expecting me to say something along the lines of, 100 years, maybe 150 years, right?
God.
Try higher.
Oh, God.
No, not 200. Close, but not 300 either.
Chocolate.
No, the Greenland shark can live up to 500 fucking years. You're like, I don't think you understand
That thing's older than America.
how old that is. So, to put it in perspective, this is Bob. Bob has just turned 500. Here is a list of things this has lived through. All 8 of King Henry's divorces. The invention of chocolate.
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Shakespeare's entire lifespan. The Boston
Jesus
Tea Party,
Christ.
the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the founding of the United States.
Yeah.
The colonization of Australia. The Industrial fucking Revolution. The invention of the light bulb and adoption of electricity. The Titanic becoming a submarine. World War I. The Great Depression. World War II. The Vietnam War. The fucking moon landing and the invention of the internet.
This man's been around for everything.
First episode of SpongeBob. Schlatt's crimes in 99. 2001. The invasion
Yeah, we don't
of
talk about that
Iraq,
one.
The global financial crisis, the death of Harambe, Australia catching fire, the virus, and it's still with us today to watch fucking TikTok. This is the worst.
This man has lived through everything.
I don't think you understand just how old sharks are.
We got a boomer.
See, I'm
They've
not
been
just
around since
talking
like the
individual
dinosaurs, right?
sharks. Hammerheads, Bruce from Nemo, Jeff. Your average shark lives anywhere between 20 to 80 years. Nothing all that special. I'm talking sharks as a species. Because as a concept, sharks are fucking one-tricks. They have mained this class through every single balance adjustment Earth has thrown at them. From climate change, to the Ice Age, to that time God decided to punt a rock at Barney the dinosaur. Yeah, when it comes to prehistoric shark species, most people think of the megalodon.
Yeah.
That big boy the size
Absolute
of a kaiju
massive
that
great
was swimming
white.
around in the ocean around 26 million years ago, which might
And some people still believe it's alive today. Somehow.
sound like a long time, but as far as sharks go, this thing's a fucking zoomer. Go back around 250 million years to the early Triassic, before the literal dinosaurs, and you'll find Helicorpion, a shark with a fucking buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw, yeah.
250 not far back enough for you? Go back
God.
around 300 million
Oh
years,
my
and
gosh.
you will find Adestus, the fucking pog shark. And if that is still not far back enough, you can go all the way back, right to the beginning, to the first recognizable shark, Doliotis problematicus, at 410 million years old. Sharks
What
have
the
existed
fuck?
for 4 times longer than Saturn has had f***ing rings. The first tree only sprouted out of the ground 385 million years ago. That means that for 25 million years, Groot's great-great-grandfather was sat in God's drafts while this f***er chased Nemo.
What the fuck?
I don't think you... Scientists just discovered
Jesus
a
Christ.
new fish. Looks fucking ridiculous.
Aww.
This is the bumpy snailfish, a freshly discovered species found off the coast of California. What makes this absolute specimen stick out is that it's a deep sea fish, found at a depth of 3 kilometers.
He's gonna be
And
eaten.
I am here to tell you exactly why. Because once God finished building this thing, he took a step back, looked at it, realized exactly how fucking chopped it was, and punted that thing into the depths of the ocean where no one would ever see it again.
Well, we found it.
However, thanks to the hubris of mankind, it is here before us today to take the piss out of. I mean, fucking look at it. It is a profoundly unserious creature. I do not think a single fucking thought has ever spawned behind those eyes. Not to mention the fit on it. It looks like an aquatic, uncooked turkey with a fucking smiley face drawn on it. Coming in at a solid 3 inches in length.
Ah, yeah,
Bumpy here
that's what
is
I'd expect.
Not the only species of snailfish. There's others that look like this. However, unlike his cousins, God deemed it so that this poor little f***er would be built like a shaved testicle. The scientific term for a pair of these should be a sack. However, despite the fact that he looks like a sperm cell with a receding hairline, I love him. He's so cute. Look at that smile. That shit reminds me of Sackboy on the PS3. I know when they got his ass on camera, he looked at it and went,
You know, when you showed me up, you put some of the stuffing in the wrong places, so I'm a little upset. But will you take care of me forever and ever?
scientists just...
He's so cute, but my god, is he dumb.